Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Wack 100 put up a video the other day with Baby Shooter calling in, explaining what happened to him inside the LA County Jail. Baby Shooter said, I got shanked up, my arms is broken. Well, one of my arms is broken and my ribs is broken. This is what Baby Shooter said. Everybody heard that audio, but it didn't sound like Baby Shooter was in pain. We didn't hear him say, he didn't make no noise indicating that he was in any type of pain. He was laughing actually in that phone call. Now my thing is this, man. Baby Shooter, I look at, if he was 10 people on one, if it was 10 people on one, 40 people in there, like he said, then hey, man, I don't believe, hey, you were supposed to die. Ain't nobody trying to die. Everybody trying to live. If you went to the hospital right now and the car crashed, you'd be saying, oh, please, God, let me make it. Ain't nobody trying to. Them dudes need to knock it off. All that old, he supposed to die, but they know you don't. He did what he had to do to stay alive, man. Now, whether y'all agree with it, it don't matter what y'all think. I know his mama is happy that he's still here. His kids happy he's still here. That's all that matters. But we gonna get to this audio, man. This is on Clubhouse TV. Wack 100 said, man, that story didn't sound right. He should have been in medical. Matter of fact, let me stop talking and let y'all go over here and hear what they had to say. Let's go.
How you feel about, like, so I heard the audio with Ghost and Eddie Boy and 600 and shit, and you earlier.
Yeah.
So, like, when it comes to it, they now and Hefe released another video. He's saying that the nigga did get stabbed. He ain't got no ribs broke. And I remember you saying it in the audio. You was like, yo, he should be in medical.
No, yeah, I ain't crazy. Listen, man. Listen to me, bro. Understand this. This is social media, right? This is where niggas can be whoever they want to be, right? If a nigga call me and he tell me, Wack, I need to get something out there, I didn't just record the nigga. The nigga told me. I was talking to him 15 minutes prior to that. He had to tell me, Wack, I need to get something out there, record this, right? I ain't even get the first 15 minutes because this a nigga calling me out no off it. And, I wasn't tripping it like that. So whatever story or whatever a nigga want to tell, that's on him to tell his story. Right?
I believe that too.
I knew it was going to help Aunt Hefe out because Aunt Hefe is the one in there that's giving the reports on what's supposed to happen. And this is the nigga, that ain't supposed to happen too. Right?
You heard what Gumpy said?
I ain't crazy. Nigga, if you got stabbed up that many times, a broke arm and bruised ribs, your ass is in medical.
Man, what the? All right, now, what do y'all think about that? Do that make sense? All right, forget who the message coming from. Listen to the message. Do it make sense? Baby Shooter said, man, I got shanked up. My arm is broken. Ribs is broken. Do y'all think that he would have been in medical? With all that going on, that's some pain, man. He would have still been in medical. He wouldn't have had no action to get on the phone the very next day. So is Baby Shooter lying? Is he lying? Because it didn't sound like his arm was broke. It didn't sound like his ribs was broke. I don't know how that sound, but I definitely would hear some pain and some movement. You wouldn't be laughing like it sounded like he was on the phone. Do it sound like Baby Shooter was trying to save face? Especially if they was on you for 30 minutes, shaking you up or stabbing you a couple of times. You definitely wouldn't be on his phone the next day. You wouldn't. What do y'all think? But like I say, was Baby Shooter he was outnumbered, man. He was outnumbered. We heard the audio. Some people said, man, he was doing too much yelling and all that for somebody that was out here talking crazy. You supposed to have been with all the business. You didn't stand on 10 toes. Let's get back to this.
You gonna have a brown jumpsuit.
Yeah, I know this. You didn't hear me. Listen, anybody know me. When I don't really give a fuck, be real nonchalant and I'll ask certain key questions very calm. And instead of drilling you on it, I'll let you answer and I'll keep moving. I asked the question that niggas was like, nigga, hold on, nigga, what? How you ain't in medical? Nah, man. Oh, okay. Right now, I know he's supposed to be in medical if that's all that happened, right? But listen, at this point, if that's his truth, I'm gonna put it up, and then they can argue about it. I don't give a. I ain't crazy.
Cause any real that know what he know that ain't gonna be like that.
Yeah, not only would you be in medical,
You might be in high power.
They're gonna have to investigate, because if they said you are this, you don't want to go to the celebrity road, which is weird because I don't think Baby Shooter has that type of reach to even be asked that type of shit. Personally, a lot of these niggas don't, right? But all right, and that happened, you really going up there now.
Then another thing is, if he said he got moved out of his cell, that the dudes in his cell did something to him, them dudes would have went to the hole.
All right, now, exactly. But y'all remember the part where he said, what Aunt Hefe said when the police walked by, he told the police he couldn't be there. If he was shanked up, he definitely would have been, they would have seen it right there, and they would have seen blood. If his ribs or arm was broken, any of that. By him saying he couldn't be there, I'm pretty sure they would have took him to whatever office they had to take him to, asking questions. They would have checked him for bruises and all that. That's how that go. They check your body for bruises, see if you got any altercation. So, hey, something about that audio did add up. I'm pretty sure y'all caught it. I haven't checked the comments yet, but I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all caught it as well. Let's get back to it.
Everybody in that
if
cell.
If a nigga in there stabbed up with broke arms, hit 7-8 times with broke arms with blood everywhere. Right? Exactly right. He said they was in a pod, like 10 to a pod. So, I mean, but again, guess what? It's just in the algorithm. When you press play, all I knew is everybody that was gonna grab it was gonna press play and Wack 100 voice on there, and they gonna talk about it, and you know, that's cool. I don't give a fuck. I'm not. That's their thing. Nigga just called me. I don't know why he called me. He said I'm the.
Hey, but you heard.
He called you because last time he called you with the T Grizzly, y'all had a communication line, so he felt like he could call you again and had you to put the message out there, and it would get heard by more people if you put it out there. That's why he called. He have a direct communication line with you. And it seemed like as long as he made it seem like to you that everything was all good, everything was all good. All right, let's get back to it.
Wack, you heard what Gumpy said, though?
Nah, I ain't heard nothing. Gumby been ducking the conversation because 607 told him, we called him Wack today because you put that on Hoover and the dead homies, that you had the documents saying that Wack is the reason why Big E's in
when he was
jail.
locked up.
Yeah, right now, you know, they get mad.
That.
They can say anything. I ain't forgot about it. I'm just waiting to catch him because he put that on Hoover and his dead homies. So you got to provide the document.
Yeah.
He told 607, I ain't ready to have that conversation with Wack. Of course you not.
Because but that nigga said some shit about this whole situation, and he was like, yo, if it was a Hoover and got their earrings taken or whatever, he said, or even if they got beat up, it would have been like more so like, listen, nigga, you can't, like, even if he a bust,
no, it would have still been on. And halfway tucking his tail.
Yeah, it's supposed to been on, wrong or right. Whether the homie wrong or right, this how it's supposed to go. What? This how it used to go. If the homie wrong or right, we gonna still get cracking. We gonna still get cracking. We gonna have the homie back because that's the homie. But once we get to the hole, we gonna get off on the homie. If he wrong, if he did anything foul, we gonna whoop on him. That's how it's supposed to go. But we got to go mash them other dudes so they don't think it's cool to get off on one of the homies when he outnumbered. That's how it's supposed to go. All right, the homie was outnumbered. Cause we can go over there and handle that so they won't even try that again. And then we're going to get him for not handling his business. That's how it's supposed to go. Regardless, you're supposed to still handle that. That's how jail go, man.
He tucking his tail when the nigga said, yeah, we went and talked to the people and they said this, so, you know, we letting it go. It shouldn't have been no talking to the people. Once you heard they did whatever to one of your people, y'all supposed to move, and then when you catch your people who did the buster shit, then y'all move on him too. That's just how it's supposed to go.
That's what Gumpy said.
No, he's right.
I ain't even heard this This is my first time I'm doing an organic reaction to this. It's my first time hearing this. Everybody that been to jail know that. Everybody that been to prison, they know that. LA County Jail, them kid gangs up in there. Them kids, youngsters up in there, dudes who ain't probably never been to jail, thinking that's how it's supposed to go. When you in the pen, totally different story. Hit them level 4s, totally different story. 180, 270s, different, right? That's how it's supposed to go. Y'all supposed to go mash on them. Y'all supposed to have the homie back, right or wrong, and then once everything is settled, get the homie.
He all the way right, but he, you know, the wrong nigga got the keys, and that's just what that is. I'm just listening. You know what I mean? Me personally, shit, his content, I think it made the whole coast look bad, because you ain't on there saying we did this for the neighborhood card. You saying you did this for out of town nigga.
Yeah, that's bogus.
That's bogus, my nigga. Now it's making it look like they got that type of control over niggas out here in that type of jungle, which is crazy. That nigga run with power rules. What you get body for?
In the block.
It didn't, and it's some clout shit, because it's like, hopefully T Grizzly get at us. Well, Aunt Hefe ran the shit talking about niggas supposed to pay the niggas, so he couldn't bless the niggas if he wanted to, because the shit Aunt Hefe
So Dumpy did mention this though. He said like that shit that you just said, right? Dumpy said that like, yo, they gonna use that shit against you. He said he in fault life sentences and shit. He said that they gonna use that shit against.
Yeah, they gonna use. Listen, man, we gonna get to that Gumby. We gonna get to that Gumby reaction. But this right here this stuff right here is all yeah, it's crazy. Because like they say, now you got the dudes from out of town, they looking like, damn, y'all gonna make a shot on Cali dudes? This LA Cali stuff, Southern California. I'm not gonna say Northern California, because Northern California, you really don't hear about them on this internet. It's all just Southern California. It make it look bad. The coast been looking bad for a long time, man. This internet stuff has definitely ruined the reputation of California, man. Southern California. Let's get back to it.
Is in there for a gang-related internal murder, right? Saying that he called the shot. This is what they alleging, right? Your stupid ass done been on this on YouTube at least 5 times, proclaiming to be the shot caller, and the nigga calling the dogs in the LA County for the A-Trade gangsters.
I don't think Ed Hefe, I haven't heard him say he's shot calling and calling dogs in there. But what I do notice is that by him calling home, speaking on gang stuff, it's not going to look bad. It's not going to look good in his favor. And I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't care what nobody got to say about it. He got to make his money. He got to take care of his family. If he don't care, then that's on him. If he don't care and he can accept that, then shouldn't nobody else care. That's all on him, right? He the one who got to deal with it. He the one who locked up. He the one who got to suffer the consequences for whatever happened in this case. But by him calling home, speaking on this gang stuff, it's gonna look bad, because when I like I said on a couple of other videos, once the district attorney get them in that court and it's time for him, they up in there in that trial and they get to bringing up evidence. They gonna bring up more evidence. If they bring up these recordings and say, look, because I guess Shooter called again and said, man, they came to his cell asking him what's happened. We heard these recordings. These recordings is on a government phone call that's being recorded. So all they got to do is play these recordings in trial and say, listen, this is a behavior problem. These dudes are heavily involved with gangs, even fighting a homicide. They still cannot keep their mind off of gang violence. So anyway, man, let's get back to this before we get up out of here, man. Let's go.
They're going to definitely use that as character, right, in his case, man. He's that nigga out of his mind, bro. Yeah,
Is there any way he can fix it? Is there any way he can fix it?
No, he's already there. The DA already got it. He didn't say it 3-4 times. Me being who I am, and me, you know, I had to approach the niggas from neighborhood and see what's going on, because, you know, I just couldn't You know, he should have kept it GANGSTA. All of that is gonna be in his shit. Remember I told you that. That's how it is, mob. He's a dummy. Nigga, you got a gang-related murder on your people. That's what they charge you with. You supposed to be in that, nigga. You ain't supposed to be. Hey, look, man, why y'all got me down here? I need to go to the religious dorm, man. What y'all got me over here? I keep telling y'all I ain't part of that shit. That's supposed to be his play. Nigga, instead.
Wack is, since you said that, he ain't one of them niggas over there, you know, it ain't like the
Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm
so look,
to hang himself.
So now he is gonna try to establish himself as this nigga every time, and he's gonna do it to his own detriment.
I mean, listen, bro, I play a lot.
All right, we're going to get up out of here, man. Y'all can go over there and watch the rest on Clubhouse TV. Let me blow that up so y'all can go over there and know what y'all looking for when you go over there looking for what you're looking for. All right, so what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about Baby Shooter? Do y'all think that Baby Shooter saving face, getting on here saying that his arm was broken, he got shanked up, his ribs was broken, and so forth? What do y'all think about this whole situation? Now, they said that officers came to Baby Shooter's cell saying that we heard what happened. We heard the audio, the video, questioning him. And he said that I guess he kept it gangster, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. It's also a lawyer, which is somebody I know, talk back and forth with her. Cool. Attorney Jasmine. She has something to say about all these dudes that's calling home on those phones. What can happen? We're going to get into all that content. I want everybody to subscribe to the channel. We almost at 90,000 subscribers. Let's get there. And yeah, man, let's get it going, man. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.